is Maeve, and today we will be making an Elsa Frozen charm on the Rainbow Loom. But the bad thing that happens to it is when you take Elsa off the loom, she looks like this, and so you gotta flip her over and poke the eyes out. And since I don't have enough bands for Elsa, I'm gonna pause here and I'm gonna take them apart. So you better get a good look at her, because I'm gonna go apart.
Okay. See you in a few minutes.
And you also need 3 toothpicks.
Okay. Okay, tell us what you're gonna do now, Maeve.
To make the arms of Elsa, you're gonna take the 2 rubber bands, 2 turquoise rubber bands of the dress, and your arrows are pointing down and right there. Two more, 2 rubber bands, and turquoise, and then this is last time turquoise, and then like this, and then take 2 more turquoise and put it up here because Elsa has 2 arms. She's not an alien. Like that. And now we're going to take 2 of her skin color rubber bands and place them here. And here. And then we're going to place 2 cat bands around her hands 3 times.
Move your head back a little bit so people can see. There you go. How you doing that? Yeah.
And then we're going to take more and do the same with the other arm.
Okay, move your head back so that people can see. There you go.
And then we're going to start reach through the cap band and grab the bottom 2 rubber bands.
Bottom 2 rubber bands?
And pull them forward.
Oh.
Bottom 2. Forward. This one forward. 2. And forward. And now I'm going to take a toothpick and slide it through. And make sure you're holding onto the toothpick. Take your hook and pull those off.
Okay, move your head back. Make sure it's not in the way.
And then grab the 2 ends and the rubber bands where the center is. And you can pull those off to the cap band. And then reach in. And pull the cap band off. And now we're going to do the same for the other side. Bottom 2 rubber bands. Moving forward.
Okay, make sure your head isn't in the way. Lean your head back. There you go.
Forward. 2 rubber bands. Forward. Rubber bands. Forward. Let's just like side. take it off the loom, it might get a little messy. So you can straighten the rubber bands out.
Okay.
Once you have them where you want, this is time for the braid. Now the braid is actually hard. Sometimes, for me, I'm going to make a fishtail braid. Ooh. That's a double fishtail. Double fishtail is like a little big. You can also make it as long as you want.
Move your head back. There you go.
My fishtail won't look so good because I have a lot of stretched out rubber bands when I took apart Elsa.
Okay, move your head back. There you go.
And it kind of looks like a fishtail right there. My mom says sometimes that when you just start out, it doesn't look like a fishtail, but once you get going, it appears to look better. And sometimes I put the C-clip on when I'm making a bracelet, but for this one we are not making a bracelet. So at the end we're going to take it off with no C-clip or S-clip. I think this braid looks better.
Move your head back.
See, my fishtail is starting to grow. There, and it looks better. You can also do a handmade fishtail, but if you don't know how to do it, don't do it, because I never tried to make a handmade fishtail for Elsa braid. You can make her braid short or long, because it's your Elsa. And I think I'm finished with my braid now. And so now when you finish your braid, you reach for the peg and grab those bands And you're going to do the other side and grab the bands. And pull it.
Okay, wait a sec.
And
Okay.
then take your toothpick and slide it through.
Oh.
And then you're going to slide your hook out. Gently.
So the key is the toothpick, huh, Maeve?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to put it with the ends. Now,
So now we have how many parts made?
we have 3 parts made.
2 arms and a braid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One arm, the other arm, and a braid.
And they're kind of in waiting, right? Because they have the toothpick on there until the rest of the Elsa is made, right?
Mm-hmm. And now we're going to place for her hair.
What are we gonna do?
We're going to place for the hair bands on the loom.
Okay.
Take 2 rubber bands and put them here on the left. And 2 rubber bands in the middle. Then 2 more rubber bands in the center. In the right. And now for that, it won't hook together good. So I'm gonna take
Hold on.
those and pull them that way. Take these over this way.
Okay. Make a triangle.
Yeah, triangle. Now for her face. Grab 2 of her face fans. And like this.
How many?
2. 2 more. And here. 2 more. Over here. And then 2 more right here. And now we're going to place the neck. For that, you will need 3 bands.
What colors?
Skin color for
Okay.
the neck. This. And now we're going to place the dress part. Take 2 rubber bands. This way. 2 more. This way for the shoulders. And we're only gonna do it up to these pegs because on these 2 we're gonna place the shoes for Elsa.
So show us again. Move it up a little higher. There you go. Wow, how far down?
Like this far down. Because
Okay.
on these 2 pegs we're gonna place our shoes. Because everybody has shoes except for Rapunzel.
Rapunzel doesn't have any shoes, huh?
No, she does not. Because she never goes outside.
That makes sense, I guess.
And sometimes I call these crowded pegs. If the peg ever gets too crowded, like this one is right here, you just try to push it down.
How do you push it in?
Push it down.
Push it down a little bit?
Mhm.
Okay. So it's called a crowded peg?
Mhm.
Just a lot of rubber bands happening on one peg, right?
Mhm.
So you came up with this design yourself, right?
Uh-huh.
And how did you figure out how to do it? Can you tell kids how they should learn how to do this? Is this a basic Rainbow Loom or is it intermediate or more advanced?
It's kind of advanced.
Okay, and how did you become so good at Rainbow Loom?
Because I made a lot of charms.
Yeah. Why don't you put those on the table for everybody to look at?
I made a lot of charms here, and this is my shampoo bottle that I also made.
Oh.
And you can get these at my Cooks. These little stockies. And I made this all around, and I thought this was really, really cool. It's a ballerina party dress.
That's really cool.
A little cupcake charm.
Cupcake charm. Okay. And you just learned them from watching YouTube and watching everybody else and how they did them, and slowly you got a little better, right?
And sometimes I make up things like this. I made up. It's really easy. You need 3 rubber bands only.
And where's your firework that you made up? That was pretty cute.
Firework?
It's in here, right?
Yeah, I made it today.
It's a firework.
It's like the wreath I just showed you is right here.
Uh-huh.
It's a wreath when you cut this band and then these open.
Oh, nice.
And it looks like a firework.
Oh. So you practiced a lot first, so kids shouldn't get frustrated, right? They should practice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I made this panda, I had to start over.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Okay. We're still making the dress, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just 2 rubber bands at the time?
Yeah.
And put them on each one?
And if you have Crazy Loom, you can follow along with this. This is our last row here because right here.
Okay.
In here we're gonna place the shoes.
You need room for the shoes, right? Yeah.
So now right here we're gonna stop. And since when I was making a hot pepper charm.
A hot pepper charm?
Yeah, but I didn't like them, so I started it over and I didn't do it. But the girl that was making the hot pepper charm told me.
Well, maybe we should use our presentation voice, right?
That when your arrows are pointing down.
Move your head back so people can see.
You,
Uh-huh.
it's good to place the bands down towards you.
Okay. Your head is in the way. You need to move your head back a little bit. There you go.
And only this peg is not covered up. So this is the last, these are the last.
Maybe push it out a little bit farther out here so kids can see it. There you go.
Oh, I forgot something. On the
Oh.
head, take 2 bands and put them, so take the neck bands off like that, and up there. Take these 2 bands, and on the left, take 2 more bands.
So you just move the neckband over just for a time, just for a short time, right?
And those 2 bands there.
Okay. Then you can move the neckband back.
And that's also a crowded peg, so you want to push it down.
Push it down. Push down the crowded peg. Now that's the neck, right? I see. Okay.
So your face stays.
So now you're at the bottom again?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Push this out here like this. Make sure it's like that. There you go. Now kids can see it better.
Now we're going to place the shoe bands.
Okay.
Grab 2 of your shoe color bands.
What color are you using for shoes? A darker blue?
Yeah, I'm using like indigo blue.
Okay, indigo blue. Here,
more
let's move this
bands.
over a little bit so that everyone can see.
All the way down here. Now, since Elsa is wearing high heels, we're going to make it look like shoes. So I'm going to take my indigo shoe color band and wrap it around your hook.
Okay, show
3
everybody how to do it.
times.
How to do it. Well, let me see. Why don't you start over so I can get it. Okay, these are the high heels, right?
Mm-hmm. So you take a rubber band and wrap it around your hook 3 times.
3 times. Okay, put it out in front of you so people can see.
And then you're going to grab 3 of your shoe color bands.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
On here. And slide
Okay, hold it out in front of you.
cap band onto there.
Okay. Hold it out in front of you so they can
and
see.
pull it up like this.
You want to try that again?
And then you're going to place it on the left or right peg at the bottom. And then do the same with the other side.
Okay, let's get the other side in real good and go slow so kids can see. Because this is a real
Take
tricky
your
part.
shoe color band
Uh-huh.
and wrap it around your hook 3 times.
Okay. 3 times and just push it down, right?
And then grab 3 rubber bands.
3 rubber bands, the same color.
And slide the cap band that you made on your hook onto those 3 rubber bands.
Okay, hold it out in front of you so the kids can see.
I wish you would not just see my fingers right now.
Hold it out in front of you. There you go.
Make sure you still have those 3 bands on your hook.
There you go.
Then slide it back and put the other side up on it. And then place it on the right side. And now you're going to place the arms. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take the toothpick and stretch it out like that.
Okay, let's get it on the camera, real close up. Stretch it out.
And you're going to slide your hook and pull through it.
Okay, hold on. There you go.
And then grab the hook to that arm and slide the toothpick out when you have all the bands on. Or you can just slide it out
Hold it out in front of you.
over there, like that.
Okay,
Be
can't
very
see.
careful. And slide your hooks through those bands. And then place them on the shoulders. Right there. And then same for the other arm.
Okay.
Slide it off the toothpick. Be very careful. Pull those rubber bands out.
Okay, so you're just replacing the hook with the toothpick with the hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then you're taking them and putting it on.
Okay, move your head back so we can get it in. There you go. So you just then put that around the... Okay.
And now we're gonna place the eyes.
Eyes, okay, alright.
Take one single color of her eyes and wrap it around your hook 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times, okay.
And then take another rubber band where she has 2 eyes. Wrap it around your hook 3 times again. 4. And then you're gonna take your skin color band
Okay.
and put it like that.
Watch your head. Move your head back a little bit.
And do it one at a time.
Okay, I can't see.
Do it
There you go.
one at a time.
Okay.
Or
Oh, you push the eyes over the skin color one?
I what the importantest part is, so the eyes aren't stuck together. Like I'll show you this ladybug.
Okay, move your head back because your head's in the way. Let me show me the ladybug again. I didn't get that.
Like that. The eyes are stuck together.
Hold on a sec. Let's see here.
And then on this
Oops, I didn't get it. Do it again.
Ladybug, the eyes are stuck together.
Okay, I'm zooming in. Where's the ladybug?
And then on this panda, the eyes are spreaded apart because that is separate.
Okay.
So when we hook this band over there, we want the eyes to be separate apart. So they work.
Okay.
Because you don't have an eye and it gets together.
Okay.
I've been trying to separate the eyes on the ladybug for a few days right now.
It's not easy, huh?
And then when you've got both bands on, you place them here. And then over here. And then spread them apart so they're in between. One is on the left,
The middle.
one is on the right.
Got it. Okay.
And now we're going to place our cat bands.
What part?
Our cat bands. We're going to start from the bottom. Take one of your dress color. Make a cat band wrapped around 2 times. And then you're going to place it from here, like a triangle band, like a triple single, but it's wrapped around 2 times, like that. And then you're going to do it all the way up to this peg.
Well, how high?
All the way up to this peg, because on this peg we're going to only place it once.
Okay.
Can you pause?
Yeah.
And now you're going to do the same thing. Wrap
How about your presentation voice?
around 3 times to make a cat band, wrapped around 2 times. And then you're going to place it on this peg. And then if you want your hook to help, you can grab the cat band and put it onto this peg. And then do this peg.
Okay. So you're just going to keep doing this until you get up to closer to the top, right?
Yeah, you're going to stop right here because this one we're only going to place it once.
Okay.
It's going to be doubled. But make sure your rubber bands do not break. I don't mind them. Sometimes I do it like that and then I slip it off there and pull it off like this. For this one, here. And then you're going to just take one band and put it on these 3 pegs. Triangle. What are you doing?
We're making a rainbow loom.
Oh. And now we're going to do it for the face. We're going to do face colored band. And do the same that you did with like all these. And here. 2 times, cat band left around 2 times. And right here, like that. All the way over here.
Should we pause it and have Kian say hello? Hello, buddy.
Hi. He's my brother. And then where the eyes are like that. And then we can start hooking. And so we only have this peg, this peg, this peg, this peg, and then this peg are open.
Could you show us again? Okay, which pegs are open?
So your loom looks like this, and this peg, this peg, this peg, this peg, and this peg are open.
Okay. And we can kind of see her right now too, right? And we still haven't attached the braid yet, right?
Oh yeah, and we actually need to do that right now.
Okay.
I just forgot.
Huh.
So you're gonna slide it off very carefully. Give the arms, and then place it on this peg right here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna turn. We're not gonna turn our loom. So we're gonna reach in the right side like that.
Let me see how you're doing that. Move it around. There you go. Okay.
And you grab the two bottom bands and pull them forward. And then
Okay.
you grab the two bands. Obviously, because there's no bands on there, the two bands because there's nothing on top of it. And do the same with the other shoe.
How far along are we right now? About halfway or more than halfway?
Well, we're like halfway because we're gonna hook like that stuff, and then we're gonna like attach a rubber band so it hooks it all together.
Okay.
This Christmas light has a little thing.
Okay.
Knot. And then for the center, you just grab the two bands. Be careful with them and pull them forward. So your triangle has now transformed into like a boomerang.
Okay, let me see. Get your hands in the way.
Like a boomerang.
Okay, keep going.
And then now you're gonna reach under that cap band and grab the bottom two bands and pull them forward. And then for this one, for the center, you just take the two bands and pull it forward. It's just like in a triple single. If you don't know what those are, I can show you. I have one. Here is a triple single ring. It kind of looks like that.
Okay.
And now when you hook this one, it's going to get fatter. Because when you hook this one over, that one you go further. Like that. Now for the neck, it's going to be 3 bands instead of 2 bands.
I see you're using a fancy hook, Maeve. Do kids need to use that fancy hook?
No, they don't. Since I've done so much Rainbow Loom in my life, I broke my Rainbow Loom hook. So I
You
went,
wore it out, huh? It just broke.
Yeah, and so I got a new crochet hook.
You can use just a regular old crochet hook you can get at Michael's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or in your mom's sewing kit or something.
On your grandma's sewing kit.
Yeah, your grandma's.
And you know, if you don't see the raindrop shape or the ice cream shape, if this is the cone part and then the ice cream, you know something's wrong. But on this peg, you don't have to. It should look like that because that one doesn't have one. middle is the easiest because you don't have to push those bands because you just grab them like that. And for the sides, you have to push back this band and then grab them. So the middle is easiest because you don't have to reach through the bands. Sometimes if it's a little tight, I go through the peg again and I loosen those up like that. And then it looks like my ice cream shape right there. And if you see like the raindrop shape, you're right. You know you're right because then why wouldn't it be called Rainbow Loom? I just grabbed one of the bands. That is totally okay, but I'm gonna put it back, and I'm actually not. That is totally okay. You do not have to grab both of the bands at the same time. You're gonna go back and dig for the other one. Turn it over. Yeah. Other side. Rainbow Loom is really easy for me sometimes because I have done a lot of Rainbow Loom.
But not at first. At first you had a lot of trouble, right?
Uh-huh.
You just practiced a lot.
No, this is the bands that are going to be pulled over onto the arm. You're going to do the same thing we did. So it looks like a raindrop. Forward. Bands. Forward. Enough the diagonals. I'm gonna look, see which bands they are. It's okay if you grab one at a time. But I usually get two. I'm gonna put it center here. Ooh, and I forgot to add the slit, but if you added the slit, you can if you want. Because then we have to do it under the whole thing.
It's okay.
But you could add the slit if you remembered.
By just replacing some of the bands, right?
Uh-huh. If you really wanted to add the slit and you didn't, you can try again. I can post another one with the slit showing if I remember. Now you gotta really look through those and grab the 3 neck bands. I got the 3 neck bands and the first bands. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna let go. Pull it out. Try again. You really have to make sure because this is a really crowded peg.
Your hands are. It looks like a hard work.
Yes, it is for this peg.
Challenging work. Because that one has got 3 bands, right?
Yeah, and it's really crowded right there. And make sure your bands don't break.
Mm-hmm.
And now for this one, you're gonna grab the top 2 bands.
Okay, let me see.
And pull them on the diagonal.
Okay.
See, I don't have that ice cream shape, so I'm gonna go back and do it like that. Just make sure not making the bands fall off. Then put it back in. Grab the top two bands onto the diagonal left, and then grab the last two bands and pull them like that forward. My braid doesn't look so good because I actually used a lot of stretched out rubber bands. But I hope yours looks nicer than mine. See how my eyes were separated? So when this one goes, they'll be separated like that, so they won't be like the ladybug was. For this one, I am going to reach in on the left and pull those forward. And then put the two bands on the right and pull them to the diagonal. And then these two center bands, I am going to pull forward. And then to hold it all together, the very last thing we need to do is we're gonna reach through and grab a white rubber band, the color of her hair.
Uh-oh, I can't see your head's in the way.
And grab it like that. And put through the head
Okay.
like that.
Ooh, I can't see your head's in the way. There
And
you
then
go.
come up like a single, like that.
Okay.
And then hold on to the bottom one, but slip the top one through and then pull it to create a knot. And then make sure everything is hooked so nothing was missed. And you can take Elsa off the loom.
Okay. Yeah, Gordon.
And I can kind of straighten out the legs. Feel comfortable to use your hands at any time. Don't do always the hook. You can use your hands sometimes. But always grab all the rubber bands. Unless if you get like two at a time or one at a time, they'll break. I've never made an action figure before with a dress, so it was kind of hard for me to figure out how to do the dress, but I made it go like that. And these rubber bands that right here might be loose, so you can kind of tug on them, get them off. If you're comfortable, you use your hands anytime really, but the hardest when you use your hands is that the triangle bands won't come off, so you gotta use your hook sometimes. Get it off. And the triangle bands are what helps the dress stay together in place. Now for the arm bands, they're just going to do the same thing. To have Elsa up from Frozen is cool on the Rainbow Loom, and I thought it was a great idea to make, because action figures are sometimes really cool on the Rainbow Loom.
You have a little helper now?
And I use 3 bands for the neck, because we have a wider neck than our arms. Who has a little helper?
It's you. Make sure the eyes are separated and the small head. More. Right side. Just a little. If the braid of the arms didn't stay on right, then you can bad. Oh, there she is, huh?
And you have Elsa, but now, remember, it was like that, so you turn it over and it's on the opposite side you want it to be. I'm gonna poke the eyes out of the other side.
Oh, Kian.
So
Don't touch this.
they go on the other side so they pop out like that.
Hold it down there. There you go.
It's kind of hard to pop the eyes out at first, but once I've done it a million times, it will work kind of. And there you have Elsa from Frozen.
Okay, hold her up to this camera up here.
And if I post another video with Elsa and she has her slit at the bottom, hopefully you remembered the slit. If you didn't, it's okay. You can kind of tug her braid so you get it where you want it, and kind of tug her this way a little bit. Because she's kind of like a little roundish, like curled up in a ball like that. Also want to tug on the knot to make it secure.
Okay, hold her up to this camera so everyone can see.
Bands a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that. And if you know how to make a triple single, you can take 2 C-clips and connect them to this band and make a cape down here. I'm going to make the cape. So our loom is going, the arrow is pointing up, and you're going to take the color that you want your cape to be. And you're gonna put these forward like that. If you already know how to make a triple single, you can fast forward to the end and you can have Elsa make a triple single and put it around her neck or whatever. Oh, I'm using 2 bands bands for Elsa, but it's only, we don't need to. When your arrows are pointing up, you want to place the bands up. When the arrows are pointing down, you want to place the bands down. Always follow the arrows when you're placing the bands. Thank you. So I can make your cape. It also has a cape. If you have more turquoise, I don't have very much of the color of it, so I'm using this color. But during the end, her cape is white, so I'm going to use some white pepper. So it goes like in rows all the way to like here, and you might want to put some white at the end rows. And as I said before, if you know how to make a triple single, just go to the end and you can make one later and hook it on this band. But I'll show you how to hook it on this band. And sometimes you can take two bands and put one of the bands there, and like there, and drop it like that. Sometimes that's what I do. And Elsa's still waiting here for a beautiful cake. Elsa. So this is going to be my last row, probably right here. And then I'm going to put some white back here.
Hey,
Yeah.
stop.
Come here, buddy.
Oh my god, that is so mean.
Buddy.
Like that. And then on these end rows, I'm going to place white.
I want to help.
But you're not helping.
I want to help.
These rows.
No.
Like that. And now we're going to place the triangle bands. Or the V-shape band. So place it like that. And then you can actually start wherever you want. I'm starting right here. You can start wherever you want. You can start from the middle, side, and start. And now we have the dark blue bands.
Need more blues?
But this is just made up so I can take it apart.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it.
No, it's okay. Here. So you've made this, looks like that, but don't do the first three. And now we're going to flip our loom around So the arrows are pointing at us. And we're going to start from there. The middle is the easiest because it has no rubber bands in the way. Like this one, you have to reach through the end. And make sure it looks like a dome at the bottom.
Okay.
That's the bottom of the cake. If you know what an acorn, just pause the video and do it. Stop it.
Can we pause the video?
Yes, I guess you could. Now you've done your whole triple single, and you're going to take the left bands and pull them to the center, then push that down. The right bands and pull them to the center. Then you're going to reach in and grab the color of your cape you want to be. And you're going to take it, pull it up. Usually you pull it up like a single, but on this one you don't, because you want to pull it up and make a knot in it. And so that's kind of different part. And now you can take it off the loom. You can play with Daddy.
Take it off.
Take it off the loom. Now you have your whole triple single off the loom. You're going to take where the knot is and put it inside the braid over there, like that. And then you can play with her a little bit, tug it, and make it so you get the perfect shape. And there you have Elsa on the Rainbow Loom.
Let's see. Put her down on the table. Like this.
And the knot part goes around the neck.
Okay, take your hands away. There you go.
And you can take the cape off whenever you want.
Okay.
And so it just looks plain. Like that.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, why don't you thank everybody for watching your video?
Thank you for watching my video, and if you like this, I can make more inventions of myself, and you can click them if you want to see what I can make next.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.